What's up, guys? Fat Boy R6 here. I've just been doing a little bit of research, and I was reading up on like the number 2 fuse pull. What does it do? Some people say it don't do really much of anything. Some people say they notice a little bit of difference, but I'm gonna give you my opinion and what I think, and I'll show you what you need to do if you have a 2014 Dodge Challenger or Charger RT, because this is what I read about them on the RTs. I'm not too sure with like the SXT models. I know I've read some stuff about guys doing it on the scat packs and stuff like that, but those are, or the SRT8s. But what I read was the number 2 fuse, which is it's basically a reset of your PCM or your NGC module feed. So I'm just gonna show you what you need to do and tell you what it does, so the best I can. So here I'm underneath the hood right now, and I'm in my fuse box. So they told me that the fuse that I need to pull, is the number 2 fuse, which is 1, 2, 3. This is not really a fuse, I don't think, but okay. So if you're here, you go 1, 2. This fuse right here, it's a 25 amp fuse, and that's the one that you need to pull. So basically, when these cars sit at the dealership, they get pampered, they get babied. People usually, when they go and test drive it, they usually don't go balls to the walls, stuff like that. So the computer, or the PCM, or the NGC module only recognizes like your normal driving. So what I read about is that the computer recognizes that, so it adapts to that type of driving. Now, I went ahead and pulled this out yesterday afternoon just to see. I read up on it, I did my research on it just to see what it would do. And so I pulled it out, waited 10 minutes, put it back in, drove around yesterday. I could feel a little bit of a difference. Today I went out, drove around for a little bit and in normal mode, and found that it does something, man. You can definitely tell that it wakes up the car a little bit. That's what I get out of it. That's what I did to it. I haven't really went around in sport mode yet with it, but I mean, we will soon do that. But yeah, just make sure you pull the number 2 fuse, which is a 25 amp fuse. Leave it sit out for 10 minutes and then put it back in. I mean, you guys at home that have these type of cars, you could try it. It's not going to hurt anything. I haven't got no codes that popped up on my car, nothing. It doesn't trigger any codes whatsoever. So but the one that you're going to be looking for is when you pop your fuse box open, is look for the number 2 fuse, which is the NGC module feed. It's a 25 amp fuse. Just give it a try. Like I said, it's not going to hurt anything that I've read on. It's just that the computer recognizes, if you drive this car as a daily driver and you're just moping around town, it's going to recognize that type of driving. Once you pull the fuse out, it resets that, and then you can drive however you want. Sport mode, I mean, if you're always on the gas, you can do that too. and it'll recognize that type of driving. If you're constantly always, like me, every once in a while I'll decide to throw it in sport mode and have some fun with it, because these cars are a lot of fun to drive. But yeah, if you just give it a shot, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Those of you who have these type of cars, Charger or Challenger. This is done on a 2014, so if you guys got newer models or anything like that, 15s, 16s, and 17s, I believe I read that fuse is a 31 fuse. So look for the 31 fuse for that model and see what happens. I will be doing more of these videos of upgrades and stuff like that I do to this Challenger. Not this Monday, but next Monday I will get my exhaust put on. Unfortunately, I talked to the guy about getting that and recording that work being done. He said no, because it's an insurance liability. He doesn't want anybody in the bay and somebody get hurt. So I will do the best I can to get you the work that has been done. Even if I have to get underneath the car and show you everything that he did, I'll go ahead and do that. That way you guys have that. But yeah, anyways, Fatboy R6 is out, man. You guys have a good one. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a Challenger or Charger 2014 RT, and if you pull that fuse, if you feel any difference on how the car runs. Usually these things get the people that do these fuse pulls, their car usually runs kind of sluggish. So if your car is running kind of sluggish, you might give it a shot and see what happens. But anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. Stay tuned for all the other stuff I do to this car. And like always, be safe out there, ride safe, drive safe, now that I'm doing car stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Fatboy R6 is out. Deuces.